Hey, what's poppin', guys? It's your boy King Blake. Now today we're back at it on Photoshop, and we're gonna be photoshopping to a brawler with another fictional character. Now last time we photoshopped Spike with Obama, and that turned out pretty great in my personal opinion. But today, as you can probably tell from the title, we are photoshopping none other than the Brawl Stars cactus with our much beloved Spongebob SquarePants. Now I've already started a little bit just so I can put ourselves ahead, and I've already divvied up. Be afraid, this is gonna look a little weird. Divvied him up into his different parts of the areas that we need to tackle to get him to look somewhat like Spike. So I think my general game plan here is to first of all get the whole yellow, make him all in the green, make him be the Spike color that he is, and then get rid of the shoes. To be honest, Spike does not wear shoes. I think we'll keep the brown thing, but we will definitely change that white to a purple, and then we might get rid of the teeth, but they are pretty an intrinsic value of SpongeBob, so I don't know if we'll get rid of it. We'll probably just change the tint of the mouth to be also green. So first of all, we have to start off with this. Now I've already gone ahead, I got this color ready. We have to get it to one. I guess I'll just do an example if you don't know how Photoshop works. So if we go to hue and saturation, if we change the hue, which is what we're gonna be using to change the color so it's all consistent, it's only changing those colors that are right there, this two line colors, because it doesn't affect the white and black. So what we need to do is we need to get it to the same color as the shoes right here. So what we need to do, we need to just color these the yellow that we have. So we have to go to SpongeBob here, and we need to pick his feet right here. That should be good. So now if we go over here, if we just take the color, if we paint, we have to select these two areas right now. So we have to select the socks and just make sure we have every area selected. Then if we go to paint, and then there we go. The saturation's messing with it actually, so we have to get rid of this layer. There we go. So now if we just paint the whole layer right here, there we go. We can do some touch-up work later, but that should be good, and we should be able to roll with that. So if we copy and paste them and just line it up to where they should be fitting, which is roughly right there. Now we can go into this back layer, erase them off, just so we have only one. Do not need me to erase the black thing right there, the little black mark, because that's a pretty important value. Now we're gonna zoom in. We're gonna first merge them, and so they're on the same layer, and we're gonna zoom in, and we're gonna just do a little bit of touch-up work, just so they're all consistent. We need to get our brush size a little bit smaller. We don't need it to be perfect right now. We just need to do a little bit of touch-up work, so there is no black right there. And then we might just go around the edges real quick and finish up that work that we sort of brushed over on the first part. Make sure there's no really traces of the socks and the shoes, because our boy Spike does not wear any shoes, as you guys can see, or as you guys know, because he's a cactus. Why does he need to wear any shoes? That is a very big thought. Now, we're pretty good right there. Let's just do one more or two more strokes here. Let's finish up right here. Go around this last little bump here and just finish up there right now. There we go. So now if we try this, I don't know how this is going to work. Let's just try changing the hue right now. Can we get it to sort of green? Let's pull up Spike. I'm going to pull Spike up in my other monitor just so I can see what he looks like and much easier to compare. That looks like a key lime pie. That's not really what we're aiming for. We're aiming more for a yellowish green. So like when we add shadows, it'll change the color a little bit. So if we're going like there, we have Spike here. I won't be able to leave him there though. Actually, will I be able to? I don't know. If I go here, oh well, I can't. Epic. So you guys can see is, oh, I don't think you can see. It's technically on my other monitor. Now it's not. No, you still can't see it. Oh well. I think we're gonna go with, we want it to be aiming for this color that's sort of in Spike's sort of right in the middle of his face. So it's sort of a darker green. So we need to get a little bit darker here. We can actually infect the lightness and the saturation just a little bit. I think we need to make decrease the saturation a little bit too much. And I think we're gonna call that good for now. I'll pull this back up here, move it back over there. So now we have Mr. SpongeBob's face and how he's looking. Let's get working on this bottom. Let's first select all the white area that is in there. We have to zoom in so I make sure I'm selecting everything. Select all this white area because this is the area that will be converted to the purplish color that's in his vest. So let's see if we just, what happens if we just do it right here? Will we get the purple? Why are we only changing one? That's weird. Let me just deselect everything. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. Did I really just delete it? I did. Oh well, we'll go over to SpongeBob and select just the white area for now. Because I think we're gonna end up keeping the brown, because that sort of goes with his whole feng shui he's got going on of his pants. So if we just try changing this, it's changing that one area again, which I am actually, and I keep getting rid of it, and now I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Because it's a solid white. That's right. It's a solid white, so we need to first of all select everything again that we just deselected. So let's just go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, and we just need to color it again. So let's just color it the same SpongeBob brown SpongeBob yellow we're using. Now we should be able to go into hue and change it to a purple. That actually looks pretty spot on. I think that'll be good enough. So if we just copy, and what I'm gonna do to reconstruct Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants. Oh wow, what the heck? That looked. I think I need to move it down there. There we go. Now he's kind of popping. I think we'll keep the tie because it's, you know, a pretty important feature of SpongeBob. Now let's just go here and we'll copy his green onto it. We have to flatten the layers or merge the layers down here. So now if we copy, and we have to just move it just a little bit, just so it's right there. He's starting to look a lot more like him. I think I actually have it moved up just a little bit too much there. So I think I need to go here. A little bit up. There we go. A little bit to the left, I'd say. That's a little bit too much. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'll speed up this video and do some touch-up work. So I will be back once I'm done, or I might just cut. Okay, we're back. That was a little more touch-up work than I wish I needed to do, but we're fine. And we got Spike. He's already looking a lot more like our boy. We're back. We got SpongeBob. We're already back. Oh, I'm tired. He's already looking a lot more like Spike, I'd say. So I think my next goal here are to just how do I put this? Get rid of his eyes. So I think if I can just select, need to be on. I think now what I will do is I will just merge these down, and I will merge these down. I can always undo if I am wrong, and we'll just select his eyes along with this whole. I can change it there with his eyebrows, with his eyebrow game that he's got going on, and we are just gonna essentially just draw over with I'm gonna go over to Spike's eyes real quick. And we're gonna pick that color that's in there, and we're just gonna see how this looks to start off with, see if we think we should make any difference. Do I want to get rid of those eyelashes? I think I do. Those eyelashes are pretty creepy, so let me just undo it and make sure I don't select the eyelashes, and I will just need to color off them, color over them. Yep, there we go. So now let me recolor everything. Perfect. That's looking pretty good. So now if we select SpongeBob as a whole, we should be able to. Now if I just flip this color so I can pick that color right there, I should be able to, let me make my brush a little smaller still, a little even smaller there. And we'll just zoom in real quick. And I did not do the touch-up work along the eyes. Yeah, I guess I still missed some touch-up work. We're pretty rough on this. We kind of scuffed it a little bit, but I think it's turning out really well. I'll do some more touch-up work at the end. Actually, let me just do some real quickly right now. Let me just zoom in here, and it's just gonna be a real quick draw over. Just the hand has to be really steady here, and draw and make that yellow turn to a green. There we go, beautiful. Now what I think I'm also gonna do is I think we'll keep the teeth. I think we'll keep the tongue, but I think I might just select it and change the color a little bit. I think I selected the teeth there. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just see if we adjust it just so it's a little more greenish, dark green. We need it to be a little darker, so we'll just make the saturation a little lower. We're almost there. I think now that we've toned the tongue down a little bit, I'll just select the area. So we're just put this down, merge it down, select that area, and are we selecting the black around it? I hope, it looks like we are, unfortunately. So now I have to actually go through there and individually, yeah, I do. Okay, I'll end up doing, I think that's honestly fine. I don't really want to do all of that. So let's see here. Now that we got that done out of the way, let me just select it again real quickly. I think we'll be able to change the saturation a little bit there, just so it's a little darker green, a little more, I don't know how to put it, a little, there we go, that's good. There we go, I'm happy with that. Now I want to take Spike's flower that he has up here and put it on the top of Mr. Spongebob SquarePants. Let's just select that real quickly, go back over here, let's move SpongeBob, let's scale SpongeBob down a little bit, and I want to, let's just flip this horizontally. And how big is it compared? It's pretty big compared to SpongeBob. Let's just throw it in the back, see how that looks. Well, actually we need it on the top, but I think, how does it work? It works literally just on the edge, so I will just transform and I will distort it so then it can be on the top. Actually, I think what I will do actually first is I will take it and I will erase it so it's a flat bottom, if I can do that, if I have the capabilities, or at least somewhat flat. There we go. Now if we just distort it so we can sort of mold it to what we want it to be, we'll have it start right there, and then we'll have it end right there. We'll have it sort of go like that. Okay, a little better there. I like that. That looks pretty good. Now we want to give it a outline, so I think right now it'll be another time lapse of me going around outlining this whole bad boy and making sure the outlines are looking fresh. And we're back. We added a really rough sort of outline. I think it's time now to patch up the eyes, make them a little better. There we go. Now it's time to add some artificial lighting. So if we go to filter and we render in some lighting effects, we have to give them a little bit of lighting in here. Once it starts loading, there we go. Let's move it in here and make sure it's selected on white so we actually get some light here, not black. Wow, that looks bad. What is happening? We have to back out. I repeat, we colored on a different layer. Merge down. There we go. Now we can select and we can render in some lighting. So let's have it in going from this. Let's have it from the right. So we have to rotate this bad boy. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do. I can't believe I forgot about it. We were gonna give SpongeBob the spike ball. I can't believe I forgot about that. Here we go. Copy, paste. Not onto that layer. Not onto that layer. Onto that layer. We have to edit, transform, flip horizontally. Make it a little smaller by a little. I mean, quite a bit smaller. Now, actually, I think I'll put it under that hand because it can. Let me make it a little bit bigger. It'll make a little more. Does it make sense in there? It looks like it's sort of getting lodged in his hand. So I think we'll have it. I'll flip it back. So it's sort of. Oh gosh, that's gonna mess it up. We have to not that much smaller. And maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I wish I could sort of artificially complete this, but now we're making it too big, and I'm getting kind of lost. But I think this will honestly. If I rotate it, how will it look? I think what I'll do no, I think that looks good. That looks pretty good. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Let me just make it a little bit bigger. Not that much bigger, jeez. I'm thinking like 0.88, yeah, that should be good. Here we go. That looks pretty, a little bit bigger. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Now let's just put that down, merge it down, and then we have to add in the render, the lighting, effects, and let's have it on. I wanted to have it, actually let's have it this way, so we have clear as day, virus threats. Okay, we really have to make this not as long. I have no idea why it's that long. We have to make it color. We have to make it white though. I have no idea why it's that. There we go. Intensity. Let's make the intensity a little more. And then let's colorize. Wow, that intensity is sure. Oh, I know black. We have to do it as black. Okay. So if we have to make it a little bit. We have to scale the length a little bit here. Let's turn down the intensity a little bit. Move it in here. Just so it's. I have no idea why. So if that's where the light is. What happens if I rotate it like this? It's from the bottom. That's just not being affected that well. So let's just put it right here. I think. Then we'll make it a little bit longer still, and we'll make it a little bit wider, just so he's like generally in the whole shot, in the whole light. And I think that'll probably be good. That looks really good actually. And now I'm gonna just put him on a background. I'll be right back. There we go. SpongeBob Spike Pants is officially done. Let's make this font. I don't know, like 1,000. Oh, okay, it's a bit too big. 1,000's a bit too big. Let's just make it 700 or 700. That should be. Nope, never mind. I have no idea how big fonts are. 300. SpongeBob Spike. We need it to be. Alright, fine, 100. That seems a little small, but we'll just rock with it. We can always change it. SpongeBob Spike. Spike. There we go. Let's delete the thing. Let's make it, let's just say 150. Maybe that'll be good. SpongeBob, let's say 175. We'll call it good. We'll give it white font, and then we will also then give it a stroke, just so it's a little more vibrant. And then we will also just finally make it a little more. I don't know, I can't think. What's a better font? Is that a better font? Probably. And then stroke. What happened to the stroke? There we go. Now let's just make it a little bit bigger. And by bigger, I guess I have to make the font bigger. Jeez. Yeah, no, this took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take me, to be honest. So there we go. There's the picture. I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and Let me know you want to see next, what Brawler fusions you want to see. But besides that, King Blake out.